Hi.
Me and Tyler just had a fun little experience together. Let's see. I am going to start this up, and we're going to. Do I want to play as our patients thing, or do I want to play as me? That's what I don't know. I don't know what I want to do
Every week.
because you and Cam share that chair.
Oh, and he always.
He always fixes it back. That's why. It's not like, what did you think? Like, that I, came in secret?
Yeah,
I was like, I'm going to show that stupid Tyler.
I'm like, every week.
Every week. Why does Mike just keep doing this?
So keep sitting in my chair.
Sitting in the chair.
I have a problem.
Tengo una problema. Just.
It feels like I'm falling out of this chair each week.
Good. Good, you deserve it. All right, let's let this ad play, and then hopefully we'll be able to hear our voices and test it and all sorts of goodness, and yeah. Talk.
Hello. The Super Mario RPG. Is this new?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is the new game I was telling you about. This is the game that is an RPG. I think I'm super stoked to share with you what an RPG is, because it doesn't sound like you actually know what an RPG is. So, choose the difficulty mode, definitely normal. I want breezy. What is breezy? Are some of you noobs doing breezy? Anyways.
Breezy is sometimes my
Okay, so this is a
nickname.
That is true. I've actually heard break quite frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is way different than anything you're going to experience. And I really think you're going to like it. This is a remake of the SNES Mario RPG. Okay, so this came out on SNES a long time ago. When I think I was only like 7, like a long time ago. But so they remade it, all new assets, everything remade. So super stoked. I never actually played through this game because I was so young and didn't really understand the genre. So hopefully I will be able to. I mean, I should be able to do better because I actually really like RPGs. So I don't think it's going to be any difficult. But we might get lost from here from time to time. So that's
weird.
But yes, RPGs are very story-based. As you can see, this is not like what
like
you typically... Yeah, it's not like... Yeah, no.
Wonder?
No. No, no, no. Think of an RPG as like opening up a storybook and reading it. That's what an RPG is. Okay? So, and you're going to get used to like what the battle mechanics are. So like, see how I just like... I'm like moving in front of him. It doesn't do anything. I'm going to try and jump on him. Jump on him. Okay, so this starts a battle. So then in a battle, we take... So like Pokemon, right? So you take turns. So I'm going to do just a normal attack because I don't actually know everything that's going on. And I did 12 hit points to him. That was enough to kill him. I have 1 experience point. Okay? Okay? Okay, good. I don't know if jumping on them does anything. Apparently not. I'm going to use a special just because. So this is like... So it's a special move, and it takes what we call flower power. So you see the flower? I have a certain amount of points. So think of it like magic, right? So I have like... I can only use it a certain amount of times. That makes sense.
Gotcha.
And yeah, just for the sake of it, just so that we can see. So jump. Boop. He does 34 damage. So quite more effective, right? Right. And apparently I'm getting coins as well, so I'm guessing that has to like... That probably has to do with something.
And this is brand new, this game, right?
Yeah, so this I can also do others. I can defend. I can't run right now, or I can get help. So everything is done menu-based. I am going to just attack. So then they get a turn. They hit me for 1 damage. Now I'm damage back. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I mean it's new. It's new in the fact that it's new because it's a new game. Yeah, just released. It was remade. Everything remade. It's not a new game as in like we've all read this book before. Does that make sense?
Oh, gotcha.
It's like a book. It's like a book that gets like a new forward or something. Now, obviously, video games can do a lot more with remakes because it's like visual, right? So it's like they take SNES graphics and then make it into this. So that's like obviously a lot cooler, right?
Right.
But I think you understand.
Wait, Mario couldn't jump and get Peach, but once she was raised up, he could now jump onto the chandelier?
No,
Mike.
he just... Oh.
See? Look at him jump!
I know, it's not like that's not the...
Oh,
that's not like...
Gotcha.
What is he gonna do? Try and steal her and just have Bowser, like, as he's jumping, like, claw his intestines out? Like, what do you want?
For it to make
So,
sense.
it just... We're fighting a giant turtle. None of it makes sense.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Right?
Have you...
Sometimes you have, like... Because I understand what you're saying. Video games, though, similar to, like, anything, right? There has to be a reason that the plot moves forward,
Continue,
right?
yeah.
And it's like, well, you're right.
It's
Like, if he
like-
could jump that high, he literally could just do that.
Right.
But then the game is
There's
done.
no reason to...
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no reason to have a game, so it's like, well,
we want to play a game. Oh, yeah.
right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
I just did 0 damage though, so that's great. Oh, it gives them 0 damage. The chain attack! Attack the chain! Oh, I'm not even taking Chandelier. See, you're distracting me. She's
Sorry.
probably been saying that this whole time. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep hitting the turtle. You stinker
Huh.
face.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, man. You gotta do a special move.
But the thing is, too, is you also, I guess, like, what I was getting at as well, though, is like, okay, yeah, so he can jump and try and save her. But then would you think that Bowser would do nothing while he did that?
Right.
Well, no.
Right.
So you're just assuming something's short. Sure. That's fair. But
No!
this is gonna be a
It's a chain reaction.
does that make you
Yes,
does that make you pretty
it
happy?
makes me giggle.
Makes you giggle. So good.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like this game.
All
I think
right.
games that you will like are games like this, where there is a story that you can get invested in, and games where you can, like action games like Onimusha. Like
Uh-huh.
you seem to enjoy Onimusha,
Mm-hmm.
and I think games like this, like Kingdom Hearts, I think
Whoa.
you'll really like. I think you'll really like Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because it's a game it's actually an action and this. Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way!
Oh, man.
That I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Oh, Bunga! Bunga?
Foiled again.
Bunga? What is... Oh, wow, that... He gave him way...
Jeez.
Oh, Mario!
Yep.
me so worried. Let's get out of here. This is why we don't do voices. This is why we just let you read the subtitle.
So, video game physics and knowledge has to go out the window. Got it.
No. Well, that's just any game in general, just physics. Like, Mario in real life is honestly 3'5", and he can dunk. He could dunk a basketball with ease.
Right.
That's how high he could jump. But Like, so what do you want us to do? Just make like every game should be like The Sims, and just make it as realistic as possible? Like what? Like, do you
No.
watch superhero movies? You know those aren't real, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then what's your problem?
Don't.
I don't actually have one. I was just talking. Why are you always yelling at me?
Yeah. I told you what I've got to do. My
I watched
procedure in my mind.
I know, and your procedure makes me want to throw up. I watched the video of that you did today where now I'm trying to remember because you've done so many, which is so awesome, which is so wonderful. But it was the one where like I can like do things, right? I can interact with like the environment, so I just like turned off that thing and then fell asleep for some reason. But like, so there's items to get, there's things to collect, there's weapons to, you know, get better. I'm gonna control more than just Mario.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I think you'll like this game, and if you don't, I don't care.
Okay. I like it. I like it so far. It's really pretty. And
no, it's super cute, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Like super good polish.
Yep.
Super good polish. But yeah, so I watched the video, and like where you're sitting in the bird, and it's just like, because at first I heard me like how I, you know, because I was like, why aren't you pushing Y? And I was like, oh man, I was kind of like frustrated, and then I was like, yeah, but it deserved it. Like you were just like, you were seriously just sitting there getting hit and doing nothing.
Well,
You were doing nothing.
And you didn't move Mario. I'm sitting
Because
there.
I was
What are you doing?
I was looking at you like, is he gonna move? He's not gonna move. And just like, oh,
going.
brother.
Yeah, and I like totally killed all my life. That was so funny.
It was so funny. Okay, so these are save blocks. So in order to save, I actually have to save it. So this is like an old school mechanic when they didn't have auto saving. I kind of like this actually, because now like I can like play this offline and get like OP, and if I accidentally like move the story ahead, I can just be like, oh, I'll just go back to the save point. So that'll actually be helpful.
Nice.
But yeah, so there's the save point. There's Toad. If I want it, so it's a lot of dialogue. I'm gonna talk to a lot of people. Oh, so good, Tyler. And they
have you seen the one I made where I'm like, hold on, let me breathe?
Yeah. Oh, brother. See, and this is what. So when I was a little kid, okay, so imagine. So I'm gonna describe what happened. So I turn it on. One, there was already save file, so I didn't know what was going on. So I open up the save file, and I'm like, this is what I see. And I'm like, well, what is this? And so I'm like jumping, and there's like, but there's nothing happening. So I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm used to like going in a level and then going. You know what I mean? Like, oh, here's the level, get to the ticker tape, and then you're done. So then I go out here, and I'm like, well, what's this? And I'm like moving and stuff, and I'm just like, so I think I turned it on and then I like took it back because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. And so I'm just like, well, and I didn't know how to delete one of the save files and then get a new one. That maybe would have helped. I was such a dumb boy, a dumb little baby boy. But yeah.
No, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, because you're like, especially when you're like, you're Mario, you're like, okay, well, Mario does this. And then it's something completely different. You're like, well, I don't know what's going on.
You do a level 100 times until you make it. Yeah. And then this, you're like, wait, why? There is no level.
There's like,
I'm in a yard.
like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And then it's like, I think I got in a fight, like I, you know, touched an enemy or something. And I was like, I don't know what to do, because it was just like a menu. It's like, this is silly.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
Wow.
Okay, so that's Smithy. He's taking over Bowser's castle.
Jeez.
He's a giant sword. Just go with it. Okay?
Okay.
Just go.
Awesome.
It is awesome!
Yes,
So
okay.
now, yeah, let's go back here. Yeah, so see what I mean? It's just like, well, now what do I do? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just in the same spot again. Like, what?
Right.
So you don't know as a kid maybe necessarily, oh, I need to talk to Toad, and it's gonna, and then he's gonna progress the story.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what is, he just
Wow.
defied gravity.
Yeah.
He is
Hey,
really
I'm
good at that.
I'm letting
Oh, he's
I'm letting
mimicking
video games.
He's mimicking to Toad what just happened. So he went on the
Oh.
the bridge collapsed, now it's here. He's cool. Like, man, Mario can levitate too. That's pretty cool.
It's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, he has extra overalls. I can jump over that. So
Mhm.
that's fun.
That's cool. Oh, yeah. This is an extra pair of clothes.
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
oh. Excuse you. Yeah, so now it's like explaining, okay, here's a mushroom. A mushroom in this game is going to give you HP back. So in normal RPGs, okay, so we're gonna play a game eventually called Final Fantasy VII.
Uh-huh.
In Final Fantasy VII, they have like potions and magic, and that's more like Dungeons and Dragons, like people are used to.
Uh-huh.
What's clever about this game is they took things that were Mario, like mushrooms, and they repurposed them to be something else. So like a mushroom is a potion in a normal RPG,
Uh-huh.
right?
Mhm.
So now he's like, this is a battle. This is how you do stuff. And maybe I couldn't read at the time. Maybe I was even younger than that. Maybe I couldn't read yet. I don't know. Because if I was only 6, I mean, Jamie can't read what, like, all of that.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
maybe I might not even just been able to read it. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Now hit A is the attack hit. Okay. Cool. Okay, so if I time it right, then I do extra damage, and it looks like I also do AoE damage. AoE stands for area of effect.
Oh. Okay.
I know there are
Sweet.
things that I'm going to say that you don't know. If I ever do say those things, please just tell me, and I
We'll
will
explain.
explain it.
Oh, good.
Same
Well,
things,
thank
which
you.
A here, do more damage. Sweet. This little percentage thing in the side, I'm guessing is a limit break. That's a common thing in RPGs. I don't think though that was in the original game. So they did do some more stuff to it. They added something, so that's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. I think so too, Tyler.
Reaches
So when the
100.
action gauge reaches
Yeah.
100, then your enemies better watch out. So look forward to that. I will look forward. And I'm guessing that happens when I get hit, maybe. Get more, or when I also do a hack. Okay, fun. If you can do it 2 or more times in a row, some buffs will start to kick in. For you, Mario, the action gauge will go faster as power wells. Welling up power. And then if I ever need help, I can hit speed or battle and get help. Okay, so that's just how you memorize things, know things. So this is how, yeah, this is just how the game is going to roll. Eventually, we'll probably play Pokemon on this game, on this channel. I just haven't decided which Pokemon we're going to play. I want to probably play just the OG Pokemon, like Pokemon Red, just like old school as it gets.
Yeah. Like,
And like, I think that would be really fun.
interesting.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Why did I rush back? You have something to tell me. The Chancellor about Peach. Who's the Chancellor? Chancellor. You got 3 mushrooms. Cool. So now I have 3 potions, essentially, that can help me not die.
Do you like
Perfect.
mushrooms?
Oh yeah, I love mushrooms.
Yeah, I do too.
Mushrooms are so good.
Brianna
Like a good
eats them.
like a good mushroom burger. Ooh,
Oh, yeah, so good.
delicious.
Yeah.
Well, Brianna is a silly face.
And mushroom topped steaks.
Oh yeah,
so good.
Yeah, I love mushroom.
Yeah,
mushroom's good. And so, the reason that you also want to attack enemies, because sometimes you just want to avoid it, and you can do that. You can just move on. But oh, cool. But the reason that I want to do it is because this game, RPGs are based on growth. So, like, I get experience points. If I reach a certain amount of experience points, then I get to another level. Does that make sense? The higher the level, the stronger I am, the more HP I have, blah, 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 blah. So there are enemies that Mario could not take on right now because he is not strong enough. Like, one hit, like the end boss would probably kill me in one hit. So, like, I would go up to him and die. So, there are things like that. There are things like that matter. So, yeah, so I just leveled up. I'm guessing the next level thing is saying how many points I need next. So, yeah, so, like, in the beginning, it's really smart to just
go
after guys, yeah. Just keep fighting.
And whatever those things are.
Whatever that is. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Yeah. So I'm guessing that, like, there's kind of like levels to, so I need to hit it and time it right. If I kind of time it right, it'll do more damage, but it won't do splash damage. And then if I time it really right, then it does splash damage. So like that one did splash damage. Other ones I'm guessing don't.
Right.
And I think, yeah. And there's lots of different kinds of Mario RPGs, as in there's other RPGs that were made with Mario. So like there's Paper Mario. Paper Mario is super popular. They are so this is a remake, but they are also doing they also do things called remaster. So like Onimusha was remastered. So like originally on the PS2, now it's on we played it on the PS4.
Right.
So they're gonna remaster Thousand Year Door, which is the best Paper Mario, and it will release for Switch. When it does, we'll play that. And it's way different. It's way fun though too. It's super fun. So now I get to choose how I grow. Do I want just max HP? Do I want physical attack and defense to go up? Do I want magic attack and defense to go up? And the thing is enemies, like, some will attack you physically, some will attack you magically, some will do both. So it's like, both things are important. I think right now I'm going to stick with physical.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you'll catch on. Like, you'll catch on real fast.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem that...
Oh, and they have weaknesses. So, like, some elements are especially effective against certain monsters, so you can deal big damage by taking advantage of weaknesses. So I'm guessing jumping on enemies like that, and probably the Goombas too, those are weaknesses that they have, and doing those weaknesses then obviously gives you more damage to that character.
Oh, fun.
Now, I don't know why they changed the block to a chest, but whatever. They made a decision, and they went with it. But yeah, so the skill of this game is twofold. One of the skills is actually doing the timing, right? Like, can you time it? Can you time it in a way that you actually, like, do damage? Because the more damage you do, obviously the less damage that they'll have a chance to take, right? Because it's basically a race to zero. Who can I kill you before you kill me? Right. The other skill that this game, that RPGs invoke, is strategy. So it's like, are you prepared for the next fight? Do you have the right weapons? Do you have the right items? Do da 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 da. And so And the thing is RPGs, you can kind of put them on easy mode because, and the way that you put them on easy mode, what does honey syrup do? Okay, so that recovers flour. So this is like magic, what do they call it? Ether. This is potions. Ether gives me magic back, or in this case, flour.
Oh, recovers.
Power.
Oh.
Yeah, this one recovers HP.
Gotcha.
But you can put it on easy mode by just becoming overpowered. So like you can grind, what is what they call it. So grinding is like, I'm just gonna beat a bunch of enemies until I'm really powerful. So you can do it both ways. Like you can go through and just, you know, play the story and become OP by grinding a lot, and then you'll be fine. Or you can take more challenging routes. Most RPGs as well offer challenges that even if you're at the highest level, you still have to be good at the game to beat that boss. So there's lots of like secret bosses are very common in RPGs. So yeah, cool. It's wonderful. I love it to death. I love this guy spinning on this too. He makes it.
Yeah, it's super interesting because it's not about the skill of knowing.
It's not like jump at the right part.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I better know the right comment. Now, some RPGs can do that, but you get used to it really quick, so it's like, yeah, exactly.
But that's not the point of the game.
No, the point of the game is the story. The point of the game is, like, that's why it's called a role-playing game, because you're in a role. Like, you're in the role of, in this case, Mario trying to do something. We don't necessarily know right now what we're trying to accomplish because we don't have.
You just
see. I think I gotta attack twice for some reason, but I don't know why. Something, yeah. Upper tab. Flower items will permanently increase your max 8 FP. Yes! Booyah! So this I'm just gonna take, and now I automatically have 12. So there are some items that you just consume right then.